I was recruited when Elizabeth was 6 by Paul Maker, and he asked me to be an official, and I didn't know what he was talking about. But it is just the best thing that I have ever done. It's the friends, it's what I've learned, it's the experiences, it's the professionalism, it's so many levels of what you get out of being an official, and trying the best that you can do, and always trying to learn and get better at it. It's just, how can you not love this? It's wonderful. And she has a lot to say about me being official, because she loves everyone. Every meet she goes to, every Grand Prix that she goes to, she calls me at night and says, "Mom, so-and-so said hi. I don't remember his name, but the three of them, you know the ones we always see in Florida, or you know the ones we always see in Michigan." I mean, she loves all the officials, and she takes great pride of me being official. She really, really does. I mean, it's really kind of a neat thing. Yeah, I like to talk about the two hats, because until you're in the shoes of a parent, being an official, people don't understand, because you're recognized as an official, but you might not necessarily be an official at the meet that you're recognized in, because you've got the friends and your you know, the camaraderie, and people see you together. No one really knows who's working and who isn't. So you always have to draw that line of professionalism, whether it's in the venue, off the venue. You always want to make sure that U.S. swimming is put forward in the best light at all times. So that is something I take very seriously, and I think it's important for even our age group officials to know, no matter where they are at a meet, if it's a long course picnic meet outside, or if it's the Olympic trials, we are officials and we are all professional, and we all want to, you know, give our best foot forward for United States swimming. Okay, yes, I get a lot of questions, especially when I'm sitting in the stands. When you're at this level meet, where the disqualifications are actually announced, we have to understand that the people in the stands, a lot of them are new to swimming. Some of them really don't know the language that we use. So once they hear that announcer describe a call, and the DQ comes up on the scoreboard, it's not necessarily a positive thing for us officials. You know, you hear the boo, whoa, what was that, you know. And I'm sensitive to that, because I understand exactly what is happening, and I get a lot of, go ask Joanie, she is an official, she can explain. And what I try to do is educate as much as I can in a positive light, and always tell them that the swimmer always gets the benefit of the doubt. And I always tell them, you know, there's a lot of resources out there that they can read up on the language and the rules if you're interested in learning more about you know, what the officials are doing down there. But that's one other hat that you have to wear, because in the stands, I have to be positive all the time. I cannot make a negative comment just because there is a call and the people around me are not happy with what they're hearing, especially if it's a swimmer that they know. I have some very close friends that have stopped officiating because they prefer to be a parent, and you know, I've tried very hard to mentor and say, you know what, you can do both, because you're going to be a better parent if you remain an official, because you're going to understand, you're going to be more occupied with your task and your job, and you're going to be less stressed, and you're going to be a better parent towards your athlete. When I officiate, it really is a burden off my shoulders, because I'm never nervous, because I don't even know when she's up swimming. And I've missed a number of heats. And when you're acting as a role, you are constantly busy, you're being your professional, you're at your meetings, you don't dwell on making your athlete nervous. So it's a really great combination to be a parent and an official. And an official teaches you that, you know what, your athlete has to grow up and learn and do these things on their own, just as you're doing your thing on your own. It's a great combination. You know, when you're playing the dual role as the parent and the official, and you choose, or you're not working a meet, then you have to decide, okay, now I'm the parent and I'm in the parent box. And although I'm wearing the hat and I'm always professional and I'm always representing United States swimming, I also realize I am not part of the meet, and I I let the officials do their job, and I remain supportive and like to see them when they're off duty, but it's not my place to ask questions or overstep any boundaries that might come up that I would be asked to do or get information on. I just choose not to do it. Another thing that it's important to me that I take a lot of pride at when I mentor my officials at home. We always talk about appearances. It's body language. It's you don't have to dress like, you know, you don't have to have $1 million to dress nice, but the neat appearance all the time, just making our sport looking like a family sport, something that we can have a lot of pride in with our appearance and how we act and how we dress or how we choose to dress. And I just think it's important because our base is the young kids, and we really need to, as a family, with USA Swimming, parent, a coach, official, we need to show that we're a family, and we need to always keep that in mind.